Big boss has arrived. Okay, guys, it's going to be snowy on landing, so you be careful, yeah? What are the passengers going to get? Is it going to be champagne or Bucks Fizz? Still no sign of those free drinks, by the way. Well, this is nice.
Welcome to Tromsø. Welcome. I like your hat, guys. Enjoy your stay.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to Tromsø.
No, I wouldn't like their electricity bill. Well, I don't know how this has happened. I'm going to have to discover my twin. What do you think? The smallest bar in the universe, Grand Spa.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around.
Good morning, guys. 5:30 a.m. Terminal 2, Dublin Airport. Baggage drop for Aer Lingus, where you never know what you're going to get. And this morning I didn't get as much as a smile. Anyway, today we're heading off to Tromso in Norway. I've never been before. In fact, I've never been to Norway. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Hopefully we're going to have a blast. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Wow, X-ray was a bit of an ordeal. Loads of kids heading off to Lapland to see Santa, which is nice, but it makes for chaos at the X-ray machine. You know, this is nice and it's all very tastefully decorated for Christmas. But just a little Christmas carol in the background would be nice, because it's quite soulless, Terminal 2. Quite soulless indeed. Incidentally, I love coming to Terminal 2 because then you get sent to gate 307, which means you've got a long walk to get to Terminal number 1 to get on your flight. Oh well. Okay, 9 minutes, 4 WH Smiths and 2 baggage checking areas later, we've reached gate number 307A. And so far, just a handful of people waiting for the flight, so that gives me time to go for a coffee. €4.30 for a coffee. You can't go wrong. Not for airports anyway, that's very reasonable. So 10 out of 10 for the coffee. In Terminal 1 now, 9-minute walk away from Terminal 2. For the coffee, yeah, big thumbs up there because it tastes all right as well. Okay, so why Tromso? Well, I was sat at home one afternoon and an email arrived from Aer Lingus and it said, new routes announced. Why not join us on our first ever flight to Norway and Tromso? And I thought, oh, 49 quid. I thought, how could you go wrong? I had to get the map out and see where it was, I must confess. Now, the last time I got on a flight, there was a new route. Well, it was a while ago. I can tell you it was Stobart Air, which are now defunct, and they were going to Doncaster, which is now closed. It was a while ago. But the most memorable part of the flight was an archway of balloons, white and green balloons, as you went down the air ramp. And that was really impressive. And I thought, we're on for a party here. I was expecting a little Bucks Fizz as I boarded the plane and an announcement from the pilot. Absolutely nothing. The big trumpet fanfare was the archway of green and white balloons. Will there be more today? Will there be better? Will there be anything? Let's go find out. Oh yeah, look at this. We don't only have balloons. Oh no.
Protocol for Aer Lingus flight EM262 to Birmingham. This flight is
That's the Birmingham flight, but this is us. We've got flags. Next stop, Northern Lights. I don't want to upset them, but the weather forecast is for heavy snow for the next 4 days. There will be no Northern Lights. Shall we cheekily ask? Shall we ask about the complimentary drinks and the free food, finger food, and the Bucks Fizz as we get on the plane? Perfect. Right, where's the free drinks?
Can you hold that flag just a little higher? Perfect.
Finger food.
3, 2, 1.
His boss has arrived. Okay, guys, it's going to be snowy on landing, so you be careful, yeah? Now the captain's shown up. Now he's not allowed to drink, so maybe I can have his. We've got to adjust the balloons. There's the balloon. There's the balloon. That's the balloon I was hoping for. This is a big deal for the airport. What are the passengers going to get? Is it going to be champagne or Bucks Fizz? 3 hours, 45-minute flight. We can have dinner or a late breakfast. Well, that was handy. I've managed to drag myself aboard first, which is doesn't happen that often, does it? So yeah, let's do this. There's a few people needing assistance in front of me. That's fair enough. Okay, so we are airborne. I was one of the first on the plane. It was freezing cold when I got on board. Ridiculously cold. Interestingly, the air hostesses, the flight crew, as they're now called, and of course, the pilot lives in the flight deck and not the cockpit, but that's another story. The flight crew actually had no idea they were going to be flying on a new route today. Were not prepared for all the pomp and ceremony. And quite amusingly, they checked with me how you pronounce Tromso, which I thought was quite sweet. Now, the captain was very, very enthusiastic with his opening speech and highlighted the fact that Aer Lingus had never flown so far north in their 89-year history, so he was certainly up for it. Said the flight time was 2 hours and 45 minutes, but it was advertised as 3 hours and 45 minutes, so that's going to get me there even earlier, get an extra hour in Tromso, which I'm really looking forward to. Now, no sign of the complimentary drinks and the food, the canapes, or the little glass of bubbly. That is not going to happen. Which leads me to conclude that all these pictures and niceties and balloons and whatever, they're purely for the benefit of dignitaries and promotion of the airline and the airport, which is quite a shame because I don't think it would hurt to, well, give everyone a sausage roll or a complimentary tea or coffee at the very least. But I did get a biscuit. Now, this is an Airbus 320. They were recently, they weren't re-chipped, they weren't reprogrammed. Apparently, they removed the most recent update. And anyway, all's fine and dandy. We should be safe, fine and proper. But it's going to be cold, -4. And how often do Aer Lingus fly into airports that are going to be -4? I'm sure it'll be okay. Still no sign of those free drinks, by the way. Well, happy days. $7.50 for the bottle of Blanc. But as my box of biscuits is slightly damaged, only the box, not the contents, they're sealed, I was given them for free. I don't know if the camera helped. I don't know if my suggestion that we should get some free food and drink when I boarded the plane has been taken in. But as it is, this has been complimentary. Thank you. Thank you, great cabin crew. That awful moment when you wake yourself up snoring on an airplane and you look around to see who's been looking at you and how bad you've been snoring, and I did that twice. Oh well, hopefully I won't see these people again.
When the overhead lockers provided.
So that is the first time since we left Dublin that I've seen something other than cloud.
In order to comply with safety regulations. Again, everyone. You're all very welcome to Tromso, where the local time is 20 minutes past 11. We hope you've had a great flight with us.
Here's my opportunity to meet the Mayor of Tromso. And fair play to them because it's -4 outside and it's windy, so. But then again, they're probably well used to it. Oh, look at this. Yellow jackets. Jesus. Well, this is nice.
Welcome to Tromsø. Welcome. I like your hat, guys. Enjoy your stay.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to Tromsø.
Well, how about that then? We got a orange coat reception. Oh, and we get free chocolate as well. Let's get this lady here. Big handout. Thank you so much. Cheers. Look. Oh, look. Get the. Aha. Thank you, sir. Don't really know what that's for, but. Okay, done it. We're here. Security, passport control. Yeah, a bit awkward. Loads and loads of questions. Loads. Can I see your itinerary, your flight home, where you're staying, where you're heading after you leave here, etc., etc. But all's good, obviously. Didn't have to wait too long for the luggage in the airport. It's not overly Christmassy, but it's very clean. Really, really clean. Right, job now to find some transport to my hotel. Maybe a bus, we'll see. We'll see what the quote is. If there's a bus about to leave, I'll do that. And if there's a taxi and it's not too expensive, I'll do that. Where are you from, friend?
I'm from East Africa.
Really? How did you end up in Tromso?
Just I'm coming as asylum seeker to Norway. Then
Bit of a shock with the weather, huh?
the weather is very, very different.
Could you not seek asylum somewhere warmer? It's a cool tunnel going under the runway there. Is this more snow than usual for this time of year?
When there is Christmas time.
Right. This looks like a lot of snow to me.
Yeah. There is a lot actually, but
And they drive buses on this road with all this snow. It's not slippery though, no?
there is slippery.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all checked in my hotel. Well, I'm checked in. I say that my luggage is in a storage room and I don't have a room, but they know I'm here and they've taken my details. Got to go back in a few hours. So I think I'm going to take and explore, see what this town has to offer. While it's sort of still light enough, apparently when it gets dark, it gets really dark and it goes dark very quickly. I've just been warned that by 2 people. Look, just outside of my hotel room, look at this for an absolute gem. Like, seriously. No, I wouldn't like their electricity bill. Gifts, souvenirs and tours. Right, but I need to get myself in there tomorrow for a tour of some description. But that's a fine building, isn't it? It's all about the presentation. That gets first prize. I'll tell you what, I spotted some fishing boats up here. Why don't we go take a look at the port, what we can see of it, because the snow's coming in and the visibility is not that good. Oh, lovely. Walkway. Liking the look of this. So that there is my hotel. Fingers crossed, I'll have a view of this. Hey, big fella. Wow, so busy. So Christmas market. Hello. We found the Christmas market. Excellent. Today, it just can't get any better. So guys, the taxi was 23 euros. It's obviously in Norwegian kroner. And not thinking, I picked up a pile of euros to bring with me. I've got no local currency, but I suspect with this being Scandinavia that everything is tap and swipe anyway, so it shouldn't be a bother. Christmas market. Okay, let's do this. By the way, it's 12:30 in the afternoon. Isn't that so cool? 12:30 in the afternoon. Look at it. It's just... I think the obvious thing to do is to find somewhere that sells some gloggy. I'm sure they call it gloggy here. And get ourselves warmed up with a nice drink. Burgers, hamburgers, cheeseburger. There it is. Found the gloggy. Found the gloggy. That's the fella. Gloggy. Right. Classic gloggy, 69. So the taxi was about 300 and that was 23 euros. So that's about a fiver, isn't it? An alcoholic gloggy for 69 or a cold drink for 45. That's a no-brainer. We got the glog. It's not gloggy, it's glog. We got the glog. Now, I thought that was a pip floating around, but now I think it's a clove or something. Right, you ready for this? Okay. Oh, Jesus, man, that is, I kid you not, that is divine. That is, forget what it looks like, because it looks like a cold cup of tea with a lemon slice chucked in it. But Jesus, that is divine. Oh, that is so nice. Okay, so back to the market, by the way, and it's mainly food. Yeah, crepes, fries, pasta, Asian wok. So, looks can be a bit deceiving. Not too much crafty here. A few clothes over there, but I don't think they're homemade. But it doesn't matter because I've got my glog and a great setting. You know, this one's got my attention. Not the Korean crispy duck, but the reindeer and chicken kebab. Oh, duck, reindeer and chicken. You know what? Don't knock it till you tried it. All right, guys, it's time for an executive decision. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around the town for the next hour or two before I can get properly checked into my hotel, and we're going to look what is here in the local vicinity. And then I think we're going to call a halt to the video and start again tomorrow. Might go on a tour tomorrow. I just see one for some reindeers that look really good, so I might do that. I'd love to see the Northern Lights, but I think it's going to be very unlikely. So apparently this place here is called the smallest bar in the universe. It's certainly the smallest bar in Tromso. Massive queues outside for a tiny little spot. Sells hot dogs and beer. So let's go take a look, although I can't face that queue. Food's got to be good, isn't it? Now, loads of tourists around the place, but I just get the vibe that they're all local. Yeah, that's not a tourist vibe there. The smallest bar in the universe, grand spot. One hatch only. You know, you'd say that's commercial suicide, wouldn't you? And yet, it just works. The best hot dogs in the world. And the smallest bar in the world. Yes, we do take card. What a business. What a business. Right, I will come back when the queue's gone. That is definitely going to happen. So this lovely lady just told me that a Nutella crepe is 120. Is that krona or crowns?
Crown.
Koran.
Yeah.
Koran, thank you. So 120. Now there's a Christmas market on in Dublin right now, and a Nutella crepe there is €9. Compare €9 in Dublin to €10.20 here. It's not too bad, is it? You can't really moan at that. Talking of tourism and Irish flags, you know that one? Look at that one there. And we've certainly found the tourist spot. I think there's a fridge magnet coming out of there at some point. Haha! Burger King, that makes me smile, not because I'm going to have a burger, but that is the northernmost Burger King in the world. And also here in Tromso is a 7-Eleven. I've just discovered that that is the northernmost 7-Eleven in the world. Not much chance at, oh, hello. Wow, what a building. So, museum, library. That is a fine building. That's got to be a library. Impressive. People are just driving around, casual as you like, and there's no chains on the tyres. I know in Finland, for example, they must legally put chains on their tyres. Yet these cars don't have them. Here comes a bus. I mean, you wouldn't fancy driving that thing down a hill, would you? No problem here, no problem. In fact, it picked up some speed. Ah, here we go. Not to be outdone. And it says it proudly. The northernmost McDonald's in the world. I mean, you simply couldn't have a Burger King more northerly than McDonald's. They wouldn't allow for it. Well, I don't know how this has happened, but I've discovered my twin. What do you think? Guess what? The northernmost hard rock in the world. You can guarantee it. It's simply beautiful. I know it's, yeah, maybe not everything to look at, but it's just peaceful and just... And that must have some serious age on it, mustn't it? Pigeons. Did not expect to see pigeons. Now that really surprises me. So they're congregating there for some reason. No, they do look very sedated, don't they? So is it warmer? Is there an underground car park or something with some heat? Very tired looking pigeons. I didn't know they could survive in such extreme temperatures. They obviously can, but they're not in a rush to go flying off. Yeah, that one is closed completely. Should I say it's not open? And that one too. How is it the sort of place I'm looking for? It's the sort of place that's not open. Maybe it's too early in the day. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon after all. Why not open until 3? You know that place that's closed? I've just spotted people. Which way should we go? Fingers crossed. Boom! So it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I've settled down for my lunch. I've got a pint. It's a Norwegian Pilsner and it tastes all right. It's okay. And I've got a reindeer burger come in with potato wedges and whatnot. It come to, in total, 462 krona, which equates to €39.29. I'm in the northernmost something or other. But the bottom line is 39 quid. Do you know what? You'd pay that in the middle of Dublin. You really would. And you'd certainly pay that in London. So I can't complain. I just hope it tastes good. It looks all right. Reindeer burger. Don't knock it till you tried it. One reindeer burger with 3 potato wedges. Still snowing. That was that for the reindeer burger. Yeah, it wasn't the best. It was okay. I wouldn't have known I was eating reindeer, to be honest. What was nice was the cranberries in the bottom of it. Oh my God, so tasty. I think when I get home and just make a normal burger, I want to try a little bit of cranberry jelly in the bottom of it. I think that's going to be really, really nice. Right, going to head back to the hotel because finally I can get my room. I think I might recharge the batteries, have a quick wash and a change, ready to start again for the rest of the afternoon. That's right, afternoon. It's still not yet 3 p.m. It's crazy, isn't it? Okay, there's the ferry port. Just recognised a big old ship there waiting to leave. I've seen coaches come from underneath there, so not certain that's a coach park or not. But look at this, the Clarion Hotel. Look at this fella here. A bronze of a man with nothing on. Starkers. But the important thing is, if you're going to have a naked man outside your hotel, be sure to cover up his nipples, just for decency's sake. You know what I mean? I can't really get my head around that one. Okay, let's get back to our hotel. Okay, so I saw this thing and I took a detour. What is it? Please let me know, because my ignorance, I don't know. Is it a trawler? Because the thing is absolutely enormous. There's a crane on the side of it. I really have no idea what it is. Hopefully, if you walk down here, we'll get to see first prize, which is what really caught my attention. And that is this magnificent beast. Wow. Yeah, I've got to check that one out, see where that goes. I'm going to put it in on the bottom of the screen. And over there, some sort of river taxi, presumably going to one of the islands nearby. I wonder if there's a point when they have to stop, when the water freezes over and they just can't operate. I was thinking of going to see the reindeers, but maybe there is still something going on in regards to a boat tour. And if there is, maybe I'll take that option. The problem is the sun never rises here. You will never see sunlight, although it gets brighter. The sun doesn't go above the horizon for several weeks and months now, and we are in that time of the year, but we'll go find out. But yeah, I'm up for a tour, definitely. I will get back to my hotel at some point. I've just booked a cruise for tomorrow, 2.5 hours, all the local sites. 113 euros it works out at, which is only slightly less than an 8-hour whale watching cruise. And apparently this is the time of the year to see the whales. They're here for a couple of months and now is the right time. But it was 8.5 hours. I asked if there was any food on the boat and they said a few small snacks. And I don't know, I feel like I'm going to waste my entire day. Not waste, but I want to do as much as I can on this trip. So the whales are going to have to wait. It was nothing to do with money, like I say, because it was only slightly more expensive than 2.5 hours, locally. Anyway, let's get to the hotel, let's get checked in, let's make a battle plan. Oh, and the way I've done it, I can complete my little cruise around and then possibly go see the reindeer in the early evening. So I might get 2 in tomorrow. That was the thought process anyway. There's one thing, you haven't got to worry about running out of daylight hours because there's only a couple of them and they're not really daylight anyway. I mean, it's not even 4 o'clock. And finally, there is a Northern Light tour going on tonight. I was really surprised. They said we're going to try to see if we can see them. For more than 100 euros to try to see the Northern Lights. Bearing in mind that the weather forecast is this for the remainder of the night all the way through till 6 a.m. Let's be honest, they're not going to see the Northern Lights, are they? I felt a bit aggrieved that they're going to go ahead and run that because I don't think that's fair. I think they're just taking people's money off them. They know full well that through this type of cloud and snow, you're not going to see any Northern Lights, are you? Okay, here's my hotel. Let's get checked in. Let's go see what we've got. All right, guys, I'm in. So quick show you what 613 euros for 2 nights gets you. A bathroom with a light that doesn't work. Shower, quite small, quite basic. Double bed. Now actually this is the second bedroom I've had. I had a double bed booked and then they couldn't get me in at 3 o'clock, which is ridiculous. So I've had to wait till 4 o'clock to get a room, and then they put me in one with 2 singles, which I wasn't happy about. So I do have myself a double bed here and some chairs, which the room with 2 single beds didn't have. Lucky old me. And outside I've got a fire. Well, as you can see, I ran out of batteries. Microphone batteries and video camera batteries, they certainly don't like the cold weather, and I was a bit jaded, so well, as you can see, no sound. I hope you can lip read. I think what I'm saying is I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on part 2 where I go off on a boat trip. I go and visit the wonderful cathedral and have an all-round top day in Tromso. Listen, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and stand by for part 2. It's coming very soon.